see what mission I have.
Oh, that's an embarrassing way to start the stream. Come on, Sam. Don't be like that. Alright, we are back, folks. Sam is having an episode right here. We're exhausted, as you can clearly see. We just got back last night after I got off. I went up to the elevator with like 4 or 5 deliveries worth of cargo and came back with a whole crap load of materials, and I carried it all back, which basically exhausted me, which is why he's having an episode. I need to go down to my private room so I can do answers.
Hey, can you check something real quick? You look like the exact same place I'm in.
Yeah, all the distro centers look the same.
Let me see where I'm at. I'm at the west of Capital something.
Capital
Center. Yes, something center west of Capital
Center. If you want to, if you can't say distribution, just call it the distro center.
Distro, okay.
Yeah, that's what everybody calls it. It's called distribution for technical terms and paperwork, but we all call it the distro center because, I mean, hell, even the quest line calls it that. Take this stuff to the distro center south of this city or whatever. Like, distro center. That's what everybody does.
Yeah.
Are you ready? Are you better now? Alright, let's take a shower.
Let's take a shower.
Skip.
EX grenade number 0.
Wow. Materials at which I can salvage. Once they give you the ability to make EX grenades, don't bother using them. They're not what they don't work.
No.
The best thing you can do, what use them for, is recycling to get Cairo crystals. You can get quite a lot of Cairo crystals out of them, so yeah.
Very less than 50% damage. Recover the mule camp. Okay.
I'm sorry, I clicked the wrong button.
Select, accept.
There we go.
Sam, you may have noticed that your urine has, on occasion, contained traces of blood. Whether this was due to fatigue or injury or some other cause, I cannot say. What I can say, however, is that EX grenades incorporating such urine are likely to prove more potent.
More valuable for Cairo
I've
crystals.
dubbed the resulting weapon the 1+. Try using one against the next BT you come across.
No.
And if your condition persists, it may be prudent to consult a doctor.
Yeah, no. I think we're good. We can leave now. We got all of our shizzle handled. Yay! Oh, it's another message from Daddy.
Don't be shy. Just like we used to.
Bro, seriously.
Keep up.
Oh my god, he fell over. Oh, come on, man. I know you're wasted, but still. Hi, Daddy. How you doing?
Did I wake you up?
Bro, I've been awake. What are you talking about? I'm just stuck in this little ball here. What are you talking about?
So it was on the anniversary of when we first met.
So sad. Oh, it's sadness. But now that we're done with this, we can actually get on with our mission today. What are we doing? One thing of thermic sense of metal. Let's see. I also got a new truck. As you can see, this truck is not smoking or, you know, not broken. It's actually brand new. I got a new truck from another mule camp. I stole this one too. Because you don't get the ability to build a truck for a while. So it's better for you to just simply work with it and make it happen.
Yeah.
I guess. We're going to recycle this metal here because I don't know why I even have that. I'm pretty sure I don't need that, but I'm going to put that away. And
Thank you for your continued support.
I'm gonna bust out my calculator. I'm gonna take out my map here because I know I need to claim more materials so I can get that road rebuilt.
I still haven't gotten to that point.
You probably won't. You have to get past the entirety of the prologue first.
I thought I was.
No, the prologue goes all the way until you get to Port Knot City.
There already, Fort Knot City?
No, the place where you get on the boat. And then you have to, you know, there's some cutscenes and stuff you have to go through and all that. Alright, I need, let's see, 880. Oh, that's probably why I only had 100 metal. 100 metal on me. That's probably why I only needed 100 metal to actually get the doodad done. I completely forgot about that. Alright, now that we got this done, we can actually head out and get that next road section rebuilt. It's a brand new truck, bro. Let's go. This vehicle is perfect for raiding mule bases whenever you actually manage to find one. There's the road builder there. Alright.
Stretch my legs.
Here we go. Put this in. Put the 800 and that in. Go. Good to go. Road rebuilder, go! And that road rebuilder will get us on a little bit further, and then we'll follow on down the road until we get to the next spot. To wherever the next road builder is. There's another road builder over here. This one's already got partially most of the materials it needs. Alright, let's clear out our history here on our calculator because we need to do some more proper calculations for this next road builder. I don't know how bad their terrain is going to be over there, so we're going to have to probably go over there and actually take a look. Alright, 360. Oops, 660 minus 1622, 1800 ceramic. That's a lot of weight.
Beware, BT's ahead.
There's something. Alright, then. Let us continue on back to the distribution center and we'll pick up our next delivery of cargo here. And then we'll head back up to the next spot to build the next road segment because we get more than enough materials for the old man to actually do this. At least do a handful of them.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges.
But I'm just gonna probably take some deliveries to the grass for the next year and all that. All the low bridges.
Yeah.
All except the Elder. The Elder has to be done stuff on foot because I can't drive up the mountain. That's why I always wait till I get the take first delivery, her first handful of deliveries up there by myself, but it's just really difficult making up the mountain for just one order, so I usually try to bulk deliver for him specifically.
Order assigned.
Alright, we ain't got nothing else for there, so we're gonna head to the Crackers next and see what he has.
Have a pleasant journey.
Let's head on the way.
Weapons restrictions limited.
You're not really in weekly deliveries. You can probably just pick up small, like, one-time orders to use a motorcycle. But if you're a bit like me and you're like, you know, roughing all these orders to take to the same place, a truck from a mule camp is probably the best way to go, at least since we unlock the ability to craft your own truck, which can carry even more hunger than these crappy mule trucks. These things are like really old corpse disposal vehicles, I think.
Yeah.
I mean, because they're all orange. They're all orange, so they're probably the corpse disposal.
Yeah. That's what I was originally writing it.
Oh yeah, they got he died.
Yeah.
Toxic avoidance, which technically if that actually happens, other than the cutscene, it costs for you to rewind it. You know, try to do that. You know, avoid it. It's like like the entire
Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID.
From what the wiki said when I looked up what actually happens and stuff, well, not the wiki, but the tips page,
Border bridges.
or the info page on the game. Alright, what do we got? We got engineers, we got food rations, and we got watchtower repair. We're gonna take the premium deliveries. Premium deliveries are worth more.
Order assigned.
They're worth more bill points in life.
Find stuff out there.
And if we want to come through and pick up premium deliveries for all the carts going up to the the weather station or whatever. Premium deliveries for that, it's going to be a little bit before I can actually take them, so I won't be able to take anything that's like, you know, anything that has like a specific amount of, like you keep breaking so much, or you have to get that within a certain time or some such. But I'm just headed to the engineer to drop off this order and pick up anything else from the South, Lake Knot City and Carlson. Alright, now I know I'm probably going to end up like wanting to bring it back around to the Bistro Center. I'll probably just leave all that stuff there in the nearest mule base and just start raiding, because I'm pretty good at raiding mule bases once you get the hurrying of the road down, your little straight road thing. Once you get that down, go back and take on towards these guys. You just have to kind of like move around with them, because whenever you move around while you're holding the rope at ready, they'll move with you because they're prepping to attack you. So you just have to be turning left and right like on the street. You kind of have to just back and forth constantly to make sure they're not going to get the drop on you from behind. Because they're always going to be surrounding you, so it's better to, you know, it's around one. drop off some stuff and pick up any resources
All
we
windows
have
will
to
be locked
spare.
until departure. Cargo verified.
He's got quite a lot of metal and stuff here. I don't really care about the resin because honestly I can't really use that for anything, mainly road building, but I will pick up most of the other stuff.
Oh, hey.
We're good. There we go.
Well, good work.
Alright, now, let's see. What do we got? Pick up orders. FAR. Survey equipment. The time limit is 45 minutes for this thing. 45 minutes to make it all the way over there. From here. All the way over there. I'm like, and that's with almost 1,000 kilograms of cargo. How the hell do you expect me to fucking deliver that 1,000 kilograms without a truck? You fucking bastards. You seriously expect me to fucking make that I'm not Superman.
They expect you to be.
But I will be taking every premium delivery that I can in hopes of getting a little bit more likes. Well, maybe not likes, more resources, because I'm really trying to squeeze out whatever resources out of these assholes I can, because I'm like, any amount of resources I can get from these guys will help me with the road building.
Yeah. Question. If you kill someone, do you, like an enemy, do you have to take their body to the incinerator?
Yes. You saw me in the stream,
Yeah.
right? I don't know if you were watching the stream, but one of my streams actually covers that. I literally killed a
I know it was last night, but I thought that was just a guy who was guarding the road.
No, that was the mule. That was one of the
I didn't
regular
know that.
bandits. There was a mule that was... Technically, he wasn't alive. He was sleeping on the road because I knocked him unconscious, but I kept running over that same mule because he I knocked him out in the middle of the road. So I'm like, I knew that I was probably going to keep running them over, but you can't pick them up and throw them off the road. So wherever they get knocked out is where they're going to stay until they wake up or regain consciousness. So I had to make the trip on foot all the way to the incinerator with one body on my back.
Damn.
I mean, technically, I did put the body in the back of the truck for a little bit so I could drive it to the Craftsman, leave my truck there, and then walk all the way to the incinerator. So, and it was about a 30-minute walk with a little bit of running, resting, slowing down, resting, picking up chiral crystals along the way, because obviously you want to pick up every chiral crystal you see. So constantly hitting Q is paramount. Constantly hitting Q in every direction you're walking.
Some of them says I need a special tool to harvest them.
Oh yeah, that you need to wait until you get that. But once you get that, pulse everywhere you go. Always hitting Q to pulse and see if you can find chiral crystals. Unless you plan to get them from, like, you know, your bath water and shit, because you can technically get a little bit of chiral crystals from your piss and bath water.
Yeah.
No, we're gonna place all this here in the private locker and we'll come back and pick it up later. So we've already basically picked up and done up all the deliveries we're gonna be able to do today, because once you get all the signal deliveries done for basically most of the people, like once you do them enough times, that stop coming. So you kind of able to you think as you develop resources into an area, it's best you kind of learn to be able to move resources. Whenever you are about to leave the map from Fortnite City to the main area, make sure you stack up on metal and cement, or ceramic, grab everything you can, because you probably won't be able to come back there and grab it, because whenever you get unlocked traveling, you can't take anything with you when you do that, so I mean, that's what I mean if I prefer whenever you're always loaded up, literally, I mean, yes, I was technically overweight by a lot, but I literally really slowly walked all the way to the visitor center with full load, everything I could carry from the board.
Yeah.
Because I didn't want to lose it all. That was expensive for me to bring all that over and not be able to take it back with me, so I made sure I could take it with me.
Yeah.
Especially if I find that boss creature.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID.
Which technically that is one of the bigger bosses you'll be fighting, but you can actually find, you know, smaller creatures like that around the world. But especially if you get caught in empty territory and the empty catch you, they'll summon their boss, basically, I guess you could call him, and he'll come in front of like a wave of tar, and a wave of the BT tar, and it's like, or whatever, the ocean of tar, whatever, and you'll have to either run away, or make sure you have pneumatic grenades on you to actually fight them. Or fight him, sorry.
Yeah.
Did we get any good likes or any level ups? Yay! We finally got to tier 4. But we got a whole bunch of resources.
Good work. New.
Alright, what do we got? Let's see, we got the pacemaker from the fire. He's got, like, bruh. 45 minutes really isn't that bad, especially if I can carry it up there myself, but that means I'd have to have a motorcycle, and I would probably have to literally abandon the motorcycle on the mountain, because there's probably not going to be much of a chance for me to actually get that back and forth. Alright, so we're going to pick up all this, we'll load all of that stuff onto the machine truck. Now,
Order assigned.
we're going to go in here and we're going to go recycle and claim materials. Crystals first, cycle down to metal, and we will pick up 3 large canisters of metal plus 1 small. Go to the ceramics, pick up 1 of these. Actually, no, 2 of those. And we'll confirm all that, and we will load it all onto, or well, offload it all, and then put it all into the private locker. You see, this is where most of it ends up waiting. Like, I've got all these pneumatic grenades and stuff in blood bags. That's most of my stuff, actually. Most of my older materials. Alright, we'll come back to that stuff later, but we gotta leave. I'll turn around and come back, start grabbing that material we need in the distillery center.
Are these resin?
Resin? I guess.
Like the stuff you find out in the middle of nowhere?
Yeah. It's not the box of it laying on the ground. You can take it and take it out and take it and try to turn it into something. But resin's
That's what I'm planning on doing.
Resin's not really used to make anything aside from shoes and, you know, all the basic practicables that you can use to build roads. Roads are made out of concrete or granite.
Yeah.
But you're going to need quite a lot of standard resin, as well as the special, like, high-density resin. If you can, like, do a good job with some people, they're going to do high-density resin, which is like more compact version of resin. So, you know,
Yeah.
I guess when you scratch that, more basic residue. Alright, we're just gonna drop this off, turn around and go right to Lake Knot, right to the materials to Lake Knot, drop it out to the district center, drop it off, come back to the engineer, grab all the stuff from the engineer, drop it out to the district center, go back to the craftsman, grab the stuff from the craftsman, take that out to the district center if there's anything there. As well as I just want to go into the city where his own workshop is and grab anything that's still there, because I have a feeling there's probably still a good bit of stuff left in there. This timefall stuff that breaks your vehicles, since you can't fix the mule vehicles, it's best that you stay out of some minutes. Timefall as much as possible while driving these vehicles, because you can't fix them. So it's like once you get into the point where it's getting crackling and stuff, take it in the mule pit and get you there. You know, you would be able to fix it if it's their vehicle, they'll be able to fix it. Or they'll drive it into a break.
Yeah.
And then maybe they'll spawn in a new one.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID.
Instant repair spray?
Clear.
Yeah,
Weapons
that's used to
detected.
fix containers that get damaged by timefall.
Cargo verified. Thank you.
But it's only used to repair the containers themselves, because usually most people want their stuff to arrive intact. But if you make the containers look nice, it also, you know, might get a little bit more likes for that. You might get a little bit of a penalty if their containers are damaged. Like a small amount of penalty, but not much.
How's it going? Well,
Alright, now, where do we go? Yay!
just so you know, go ahead.
I got another star. I finally got that second star. It took me a while to get that back, but I finally got it back. Yay.
Good work.
Alright, metal. We're gonna grab this, 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 this. And we're gonna go down to ceramics, and we're going to grab this and this. And I think that's it. We've got everything we can, so we're gonna grab all of these grenades and put them in my truck as well, or put them in my bag, and we'll take them to the next to the distro center down there, because I'm probably gonna need them at some point or another, and it'd be best for me to have them in close hand. You can see this vehicle's already starting to get rusted because it's down to constant timefall here. The craftsman lives basically right where the says timefalls for him. That's almost constant, so that's better than basically park your truck like way over here on the road over here. So it's not going to be that fall. It's like this where the truck's already starting to get rusty. And since I can't fix it, I'm going to eventually have to end up replacing it. Although I will hold on to this one for a while, because I don't know if they ever fix that one that I left out there at that fuel camp. So
Yeah.
there's literally a box of ceramics just sitting on the road here. gotta gather all the materials from the craftsman. We've done that. That's the big shack. Now we gotta gather stuff from the engineer in Lake Knot City, moving this to the district center so we can continue working on the roads as our plan today. We get all the roads built, we'll be able to get around a lot easier with a truck carrying a large amount of cargo to as close as we can to the weather station. Then we'll load it up on our floating platforms and carry it on to the, into the rest of the area.
Contaminating system. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
Alright, let's continue on. Now we've done that, we've got packed up all the materials. We can now pick up 2 stacks of 1,000. 1 stack. I try to keep them as big as stacks as possible as far as this goes.
Yeah.
It's always best to keep them at their biggest stack so you can kind of recycle them down as necessary.
Mm.
And I'll always carry all the Chiralian crystals you get whenever you do get them. Always carry all that shit on you. Alright, we're gonna recycle all of this here. We got 84 out of that.
Thank you for your contribution.
Alright, now we gotta go back down to the craftsman and gather up all the rest of the cargo. The engineer and Lake Knot. Start with the engineer and then we'll head over to Lake Knot as well.
Weapons restrictions.
And then maybe we'll head up all the mule bases in the area as well, depending on how much we need for that area.
Has some EX grenades.
You can recycle those or use them if you want. That's kind of your choice, honestly. Just know that the EX grenades, the only thing they do is just kind of make the piece go away a little bit, but they don't kill them. They just kind of, it's like somebody disgusted by being covered in juice. Like if somebody was to piss on you, they're like,
Yeah.
It just kind of makes them hammer away basically, and then blow somewhere else, but there's nothing actually that was still coming from me. Probably. That's why I use recycle, because honestly, it's not worth it to carry them in. They're not going to kill things.
Yeah.
Still got it.
I'll be right back.
Alright. The time fall is pretty bad right now. So, yeah. Time fall is very much going to start getting into my truck here after a little while. I guess it's brand new before I actually started using it for deliveries and stuff, but now that I've actually started using it, it's kind of started to really pound on my vehicle. Alright, it looks like I'll have to make 2 trips, like 2 or 3 trips here. That's basically all the metal I can get from the engine here. For this trip, so I'll have to come back. I mean, it was more efficient to drive across and around the edge of the wood, but there's too many rocks and stuff to breathe between here and there, so I have to invest in more efficient just to simply take the road so I can drive at full speed the whole way. Drop this off, drop the locker, all this metal and stuff, and then come in and bring the stuff what's left, and then drive down to the lake knot and take up the rest. Truck's already damaged, and it had very long for a duck, start coming in. And that's because the time fall in this area is almost constant right now.
Wonder if anyone's watching.
But let's face it, if I want whenever I usually get to it, I'm taking stuff to the delivery, to the terminals, it's just a floating carrier, so that I can carry a lot more on that, because I'm going to carry all that stuff on my character, plus the stuff on my, the floating character, so I'm going to carry a bit on those. And only need a specific amount for each one, so I just have to get to each one and drop the stuff off. Weather station wasn't so far up there, I probably would be able to do those big deliveries, no problem. But the fact is, if they're in such a bad spot, that it's really difficult to reach them efficiently.
All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
Alright, let's see. Put all this in here. Pick that up, okay, pick it back in, and haul last that back it out to the engineer and pick up the left.
Have a pleasant journey. Weapons restrictions.
Technically, this is what I do. This especially whenever I'm working on roads, I always go back and forth between all the places, moving all of the resources to the closest place, so that I have everything I can get here, because it's not collectible. I wish I could just use the robots to move resources. Like if I wanted to move resources between two areas, I could just send the robots to do it, to take like a large amount of resources between this place and this place and just drop it off and drop the locker. I wish I could use them like that, but that's not an option in this game. Or if it is, it's not available early enough. It doesn't matter if it's a personal delivery group just for Sam himself. It doesn't matter how much it gets, because you're just gonna stop it and recycle it anyways. So it doesn't matter how damaged it gets, since it's not like it's just a big several crates of materials.
I'm back.
Alright, we are on our way back around to the engineer to grab what's left of the materials. And then we will be off to Lake Nod to grab what's left. And then we'll probably head to both of these mule bases later on. Probably after the stream ends, and we'll pick up whatever we can from them and move that to the district center as well. And salvage whatever we can. Salvage everything we can, turn in what we can. And it'll be delivered back to the other people. Put back into the network to be delivered by somebody else. Because I'm usually always the one to rate things, because I like rating them. Most people try to just leave them alone, because honestly, there's no real point to rate the mule bases unless you just want to get free resources out of them that were stolen from other people. Yeah. Timefall is horrible in this area. I mean, seriously, it's falling heavy, like everywhere across this area. This truck is already on my road because of that.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure.
Grab that locker. We'll grab this. Put that in the vehicle. Now we'll head back. We'll head for the next area. Head back over to Lake Nod, grab whatever we can that's left. And probably just since I use this vehicle until it dies. And then I'll just abandon it somewhere within a mule territory, and then we gotta run back to one or and we will not just on foot traffic. Yeah. Even if it's not nearly as effective as running the roads, it's not nearly as effective because you can get places much faster by just simply driving down the road. This road connects up with almost relocation. Almost, not all of them. Especially the weather station, since the weather station is really high in the mountains. It doesn't connect with all of them. It only connects up with some of the more major ones along the route. The Elder is the only one that this road doesn't connect with, as well as the weather station. Because the Elder is on top of that, the weather station's up there by that big snowy mountain. So, yeah.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verify welcome to Lake Nod.
Alright.
Proceed to distribution center.
Pick up into the distribution, pick up whatever we can, back to the other distribution.
Sam, port bridges.
I'm curious if I'll be able to grab everything here and take it with me. guess that'll be good enough. I got like one more stack of ceramics there. So that's technically correct, but honestly, I don't sure here. I want to get started with the road construction. Most of the road construction will probably be done on foot because I know if I use this truck, it's going to end up broken all the time. All this athletics restriction, I'm going to end up losing this truck before I even really make it any real use out of it.
Yeah.
I use it mostly for raiding mule bases and making long-term deliveries between locations. The fact that I just don't the deliveries to the weather station because it's just too far up the mountain, so unless I use this thing to literally just run all of the materials that are along the route, take them to the destroy center, and then take up whatever I need in the truck, carry it up the mountain with me, drop it off the private locker, they come to me, and just deliver it or whatever I can up there. I'm hoping that the road would be, go up and down mountains, but not, they don't want to go around the edge of the area, but not flat up the mountain. Now this is terrain. It's hard for the vehicles to climb into the road itself is probably what they can get up there.
Yeah.
Honestly, it really does actually blow my mind how the hell that a semi made it through this terrain without the road. Like how the hell that convoy get through here the first time with all these waters and all these big ass rocks everywhere? How do they even do that? I was thinking must have monster truck tires on or something. There's no other way that I could see that actually being realistically possible. Especially how heavy they were.
I was about to ask you, how do you bring up the compass mode? But I figured it out because I thought it was 6. You had to hit, and it's actually fucking G.
Yeah, you also hit G to set the check on TV.
Oh really?
Yeah, whenever he's cropping or something, you can hit G and hold push to look at the check on TV whenever he's cropping a lot. Has such a severe stress, and you can sit there and rock him basically. Obviously, you don't sit there and jerk him around. You have to kind of very carefully, like, hit every like 1 or 2 seconds, and just make sure it's got a constant slow shake.
Yeah.
Basically, you want to go back to the private room now and get hooked back up to the screen. And you just, his stress low. Or stress low.
I just lost cargo.
Yeah, there's a lot of that, especially whenever you log on, get online, or log on to the online servers. A lot of players' cargo and other buildings and stuff will be around the map, especially whenever you get to the area with the roads and stuff are here. You're going to have a lot of that.
Why is there just random material boxes, like stuff with materials in them, around the map in the starting area?
Because I guess people just lost it. And that's also how the game helps you gather materials, since you can't mine resources in the game.
Yeah.
They usually just, randomly spawn around so you can pick them up. And it goes from like small stacks of 50 to all the way up to 100 or several hundreds.
Yeah,
like
I know.
500 to 480, 600,
80
800.
to like, the most I've gotten is 160.
But yeah, that's how the game helps you collect materials. That's why I said whenever you leave for the leave the map to head to the new area with a Fragile on her boat, make sure you have a whole bunch of materials brought with you, or bring as much with you as possible, because I don't think you'll be able to use that boat again. I guess I'll have to recycle most of the materials I have on me.
Thank you.
Since most of it was ruined by timefall. Alright, now that we finished that, we can check the road material machine down here to figure out what all I need to grow and bring with me. Oh, okay.
For your contribution.
Okay, I have recurrent listings of how much I actually need to bring with me. So we need just over 500, so we're going to grab one stack of 800 and we'll put that on the back to be recycled. Now we need 2 stacks of 800 and then like a smaller stack, so we'll load that on the vehicle for later. We're going to recycle this 800 stack, because I need to bring that back down to a much smaller amount, like 500 or so I don't waste as much. Alright, now that's loaded on the vehicle. That covers all of that road material road machine's needs for this next road machine here. So now I need to go down here to this one and see what we need for this one. 1800 minus 756. Okay. Now 4 minus and then I'm not gonna bother with the power crystals because I know I'll probably have enough by that point to actually at least handle that one, since I haven't actually explored any further than that point. So I'll be able to at least handle these 2 sections of road here.
Contribution.
Alright. Alright, now we need... And now we need... this and... this. No, actually, no. It's not what we need. We need this because it's basically right at 400 that we need. Alright, let's see. We're going to first load that on here. think that should theoretically be everything I need.
Beginning scan. Have a pleasant journey.
Let's go. Since technically I need to just walk down the road a little bit to get to the next point pretty quickly. To the next road construction. On foot. Since I'm in the batteries on, the energy's on, technically I won't run out of power on my little exosuit thing here, which is great. Although I do not actually know where that road is going to end, so I'm kind of worried about literally just falling off of it somewhere. Because it's not like flat ground, but I'm kind of worried about just running the road. Because I've not played this game, so I actually don't know where this road actually, wraps around or how close it gets to dropping off in certain areas.
Beware, BT's ahead.
Is that your game?
What do you mean?
It just said BT's head.
BT's ahead, yeah. Yeah, that was my game. Somebody had a sign every time something passed by that thing, it says BT's ahead. Even though it's technically somebody whoever put that sign there needs to take it. Because honestly, that sign will only be useful when the timefall is present. And right now, there's timefall fucking everywhere right now. So really, a sign in one specific place is not useful. Not when the timefall is literally everywhere. Alright, we're here at the next road construction, and the right next one after that is just down the way a little bit further, so... Hello, little road machine, how you doing there? There we go. Alright. Alright, let's see. 24... Should have probably bought just a tiny bit more ceramics for this one. But I can get this one for the most part finished. Maybe not completely, but I can get most of it done. Now let's move on down to the next road machine. Turn in what the next little bit of resources we have here at the next one. It is a little bit further down the way, but we'll just pick up these floating cart things whenever we get done here. And it should get us back across the way there. It should take us a little bit further down.
Yeah.
Alright. Now we need to head back now because we got everything handled here. We need to head back to the district center and pick up what's left and just put it on our map. Because we basically got everything handled for the most part, because these two sections of road that will allow us to move pretty far ahead without running into anything. I need to bring what I know there's probably a little over 100 more of the ceramics to this one, and then a little bit more to the next one there.
Oh, fuck. This toppled over.
Driving super slippery in pinefall areas. Alright, now let's make our way on back down to the place. I don't think the time call would be so bad today. Clearly it is very, very bad today. Like, very bad. Like,
Beware,
time call is like everywhere. I'm very curious, what sign is that? Is there a sign somewhere that I'm missing clearly? Or is that the road machine saying that?
What?
BT's ahead, I want to know what's saying that. But I don't know what's saying it. Alright, I'm simply going to drop my floating carriers off since I'm basically done with them. And then from here on out, I should be able to use my truck to carry most of the rest of the resources down there to them. But once I run out, I'm going to go start renting these fuel bins to get the rest of it, because honestly, I've already dropped everything I can from all the strike areas I can work out those. So, since I run out of materials out of my private locker, I won't have anything else to use. Alright, 336 minus 322. 200. Okay, so I need 200 ceramic for that next spot. Or 160, that'll work too. I don't have to waste that extra little bit if I just grab this small amount. Now, for the next one, I need... How much do I need for this? I need... 1800 minus 15,600. 300, just over 250, so I'll have to grab about 800 stack and cycle it down until I get to the amount I need. I guess I don't have much choice but to waste this large amount for this one. I guess I'll borrow somebody's bike. I'll just have to borrow this bike. I don't know whose this bike is originally, but I don't really care. I just need to borrow this so I can get down here. Driving down the road. My bike, driving down the road. No, my bike. There we go. Off-road. There we go. And we're done. That's the road machine active for another road. And that one gets down there, and then the next one after that will get us even closer to South Knot City. I wonder if anybody else has actually gotten to getting that next road rebuilt. Or at least getting some of it done. There we go, that's another road. Don't use my resources for anything. We'll load them to the roads. I don't use them to make anything other than vehicles and hematic grenades. And then, you know, the exosuits and boots whenever I need them. I don't use anything other than that. If I use flappers or functions, it's usually on vehicles. Alright, let's see. This one needs just over 2,000. A lot of materials for that road paver. I'm pretty sure if I actually jump off the road here, I'll probably be able to actually get back. So I'll turn around and I'm going to go leave this road here from this side, probably this area right here, this road paver, and then I'm going to run up ahead and scout out the rest of the road pavers in this area. Got one good pair of shoes left, so I can at least use them for a little bit longer. Piling work stops here, so if there was any battery charge down here, I probably would be able to find them that easily. I'm a boss, parkour master. Pretty sure this goes on into the next area, so I'm going to just continue on this way. There seems to be a little bit of chiral crystals in this area, so we're going to work on collecting them as well. Oh, it seems like there's BTs in the area. And I don't have any weapons. Super sneaky. Super sneaky. Dun, 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 dun. Seems like they're over there. They're not over this way. Oh look, there's another road paper way over there. Alright, so the road does go somewhere down here and connects up somewhere down here. So I need to go along this route here, find where they're actually going to be, so I can map out all the area. So I can basically get a grand total of what I need for each area, and then bring exactly what I need for each area, or as close as I can get to each area. So I don't bring more than what I need. Alright, we're gonna have to go down the middle here. There's nothing down here except some roads. And the distro center for South Knot City is like directly ahead. But I want to get all the road machines marked out in this area, so I know what all I need for each area. Just getting down here is going to be kind of a pain in the ass because of how many road machines there are between here and South Knot. We're like right next to South Knot, so yeah. Of course it's going to be basically right there.
Yeah.
Seems there's more BTs in this area. Oh look, that's Mama's lab. Huh. Mama's lab is here. I found Mama's lab. I didn't think I'd ever actually find that place for real. She actually lived in this hellhole down here. I didn't know this is where she actually stayed. I'm surprised she's able to get anything down here. How is she able to get any orders filled with no method of collection down here? With all the BTs living down here. How is she able to get anything done down here? Alright, I think I got almost all the road machines marked out here, but I want to make sure, so I'm going to head all the way to the distro center to make sure I got everything marked off, collecting whatever mineral crystals I can in this area, since there seems to be quite a lot of them down here. Alright, we're going to take that off because we don't have enough juice for it.
There we go.
Since we're not over near the chiral network, there's no chargers down here. So, but I'm going to plan on going to probably start working on getting chiral crystals put in at least some of these things down here. So we have, some of them fill up with power crystals, so I don't have to worry about all of them. At least these smaller ones down here.
There we go.
Alright, I think this one right here is actually the last one for the road machine network. At least down to South Knot, which is this is South Knot here. Because Mama's Lab is basically right here, so that's where she stays. So that means we're basically right on top of it.
Come on. Together.
Big old Cryo Crystals networks.
Steady.
I know I'm probably going to end up losing my footwear before I even get anywhere close to getting back home, so I'll probably end up having to... Oh, look. Here we go. South Knot City. Found it. It looks like some of it's already been picked back up. So we found South Knot City, which is this. So that's something.
There we go.
Alright. Let's keep hunting down additional Cryo Crystals for a short bit longer. I'm also going to pick up whatever this is. It looks like a memory chip. I didn't even know there was a memory chip here because I've never actually been down this far. The only thing that came down this far was literally just to rebuild the roads.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it would be prudent for someone to get like those lookout towers down around some South Knot, so you could actually hunt down additional cryo crystals and stuff. Since there seems to be quite a lot of them just randomly popping up, even though I walk right by them.
Yeah.
Which I guess is how I just kind of keep finding these things, even though I'm walking right by them and not seeing them the first time.
There we go.
Alright, let's head back towards the road network since we're basically almost done with our footwear. Our set that we're wearing, this footwear is basically all but ruined. So that means we gotta switch to our last set. So now we got to worry about actually getting footwear down. And then we gotta literally start backtracking down the area and put whatever power crystals into the road machines that we can.
Oh, whoa. That was close.
And maybe not. I know I can't fast travel, so the only way I'm going to be able to get back there is literally just simply walking all the way back across the wasteland. So that means literally walking through the middle of B2 territory to get a faster way back to the distro center instead of having to walk all the way back around to hit up that road thing. I'll probably also find quite a lot of power crystals going this way, but that also means I'm going to have to sneak through B2 territory. And there's no telling what's over here because I've never actually been over here. Like, I've never actually walked over here just for the complete shit of doing it. I've never actually just started walking over here randomly because I know this area is very heavy in BTs. I've never actually, you know, just randomly started walking over here.
No shame in running away.
I know that I'm going to be cutting it very close, walking through the middle of what's left of South Knot. But I am going to try to keep moving, while also avoiding any area that might theoretically be too heavy. Alright, there we go. Alright, we're going to just climb up this way, basically, and try to slid past these guys. I didn't even know this was a place you could actually get. I thought this place went to like hyper lethal basically for you to even try to go down here. But I guess it's not. Maybe there might even be some collectibles down here. Although I have a feeling it's probably going to be like a super gigantic freaking creature. One of those BTs that's like really freaking big somewhere in here.
Yeah.
Like a boss, basically, but it's probably going to be like in the somewhere in this area, if I have to guess. And usually most of the bosses are fairly visible because they're much bigger. Whenever you stand still, they're much larger.
Yeah.
I'm surprised I managed to get through there without even getting caught.
Nice.
And now we made it to the other side of the South Knot City roof. That don't mean shit though, especially with it starting to get dark again.
Just toppled up.
Grab another large chunk of pyro crystal. Hello, scanning. We're almost there. Probably going this way was actually probably a much more beneficial method of getting going to where I need to, because it's not going to require me to walk as far. Oh man, is there an actual freaking mule camp out here? Bruh. I didn't even know there was a mule camp out here. It's kind of I mean, I guess this area will work for a mule camp, but it's kind of out there. And there's nowhere for you to really hide, and no grass or anything, so the only thing you can do is actually fight them. There it is. I was not prepared for that. There is indeed quite a lot of good materials here. You know what? I'm gonna go fight these bastards. I'm gonna go fight these bastards. They got a lot of shit here. I'm gonna go fight them. Put the fisticuffs up. It's time to fight. And because BT's probably gonna, my BB's probably gonna end up giving me away, but it's fine. Because I love to fight. Honestly, if I had my choice of weapon, I would probably literally just take this ladder out and usually just beat the shit out of somebody with it. Like, let's face it, you could easily pick this ladder up and literally just beat the shit out of somebody with it.
Yeah?
Alright, we're gonna break it down. Obviously, they got trucks, but they got a truck coming, so... Nope. Come on, man. Flip. One more dude left and a really busted truck that I can technically take, but I'm not going to. I guess I could, but I'm just playing for a little moment because I think it's not going to last long anyway. When I was distracted by somebody else. Now, I don't know how long this poor truck here is going to last, but we're going to try. Basically, everything in here can come off and be loaded onto the truck, so we're just going to go ahead with that. I don't actually need anything on here. This old ass thing is probably gonna die real freaking quick. Even the fact that the post box zone is probably pretty freaking big. There's also another base way out there. It's pretty far out there though, so that's one that you go to like a day. Folks, I am coming in back. Oh, look, there's a brand new truck in here. Oh, then I'm waiting with a truck. How do you like that, fool? You're just on the ground, bro. You're just making yourself easier to use. Oh, how you doing today? Yeah, this poor truck's basically all but had it. That doesn't mean I'm giving up all this loot. I'll probably use this truck to go down there and then I'll just drop this truck off somewhere else. Honestly, I might actually just use this until it literally just dies. Or maybe I'll leave this one here for them and take their brand new one that's under the shelter here.
Yeah.
Know how many post boxes there are in this area. That's why I'm trying to scan for them, honestly.
Right on.
It says that there's one more here. Alright, let's get home. We're going to just rock this back to base. Or not. I mean, this is a perfectly decent area to drop this thing.
Nothing left in the tank.
This shit thing just needs to be left down here anyways, because it's basically broken anyways. Well, this being abandoned here just means I'm gonna have to come back for it. Or come back for that other cargo. So I'm gonna go down here, drop all this material off in the truck down here, then drive, go to the post box here, because honestly, that's just a bunch of material that's there that I can really
Skin on my teeth.
I can't use any of that stuff that's actually there, but if I do go back and grab it, I might get a little bit of life for it, but that's about it. Alright, now we're going to go back here, and we are going to grab this memory chip here.
There we go.
We can turn that in when we get back. I'm curious what's in this post box, honestly. There's not much in here, but there's a little bit. Alright, when we're down here, we can actually we'll go back here to where this truck is. Obviously not on the flight, but we'll go close enough that we can go down there and grab the rest of those quest line things, and then we'll pull up and go around the edge of the mountain there to go around this crevice thing, since there's no bridge here yet. Since I haven't put this on the chiral network, there probably won't be a bridge in there until I do that. Alright, we're completely done raiding this base, so that is it, that's all. Now, let's turn around, or we're gonna head back to the destroy center with all this loot. We'll scrap whatever we can, turning it wherever the resources, and then we'll get ready to start transporting more stuff to the next road builder. Road building was basically all I'm focusing on in this for this stream since it's possible, so the rest of the traveling between these areas is easier.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. Decontaminating soon. Rest is advised. Battery low. Please charge vehicle.
Alright, we're gonna just leave this one here so I have a spare one down here for in case that actually doesn't end up really doing anything. I'll have this spare one there that I can use for most of my deliveries. Alright, let's go to the truck. We're going to scrap everything in here. Build ourselves another exosuit. Fabrication. Mark 3, regular. equip its active skeleton. And we should be able to recycle this stuff here, and that will max out the resin for this base. Alright, we're gonna just end this guy since we don't. I'm hoping that we get way more of these at some point, because honestly, sending out all these deliveries with only one robot is going to get really irritating fast when I'm not able to, like, mail off all these deliveries.
Thank you for your contribution.
Alright, let's go ahead and turn in all this lost cargo, as well as the memory chip.
Everything on. Good work.
We'll start doing more quests, actual quests, probably tomorrow.
You're a saint, Sam. Thank you.
I wonder what this one was. So is it another vehicle? Nope. Triumph Bonneville Bobber. Oh, but it was a bobblehead from a race car, probably. Like some kind of race. Triumph Bonneville. It sounds like some kind of race thing.
Thank you for your contribution.
Might be some, like a memorial thing for some race that may or may not have happened at some point. Well, the fact is that this is about as close as I'm going to get to actually getting here. The rest of it's just me actually walking up the mountain, basically, since the rest of this road basically just goes down this way. Well, I know I need at least 2 full stacks of ceramic material, which I don't have, because all this road materials and stuff has already forced me to run out of metal. So the only thing I can do now is basically just turn in metal to all these road builders.
Yeah.
So that one basically requires 2 full stacks of metal. And then 1 partial one of 600, which I can't make. And cycle that down, saving 200 off of that. Alright, now, that one's for that first one.
Thank you for.
So, what about this next one down here? That one's 2,000 plus 800, so that's pretty easy to do, depending on if I can actually carry that much.
Yeah.
I wonder if maybe I can get them to build bridges, or maybe I put it like, maybe I'll find this route up there from where the road like splits. Maybe there's a like a lake or something up there. Maybe. Probably, but maybe. I mean, it would help if I can see a bike up there, because then I can travel by bike instead. Yeah, with this crap, I can just travel by bike instead.
Yeah.
This thing has too much weight on me. I'm having to carry too much weight while this metal comes up, and I'll at least install 2 full stacks of metal in this. And then I can just leave this truck out here. Oh man, I'll leave it out here. I wonder if there is anything out here. Do that and that. There we go. That's that.
Well, I just killed some whale thing.
Oh yeah. Was that the port? Was that the port?
No, it was just out me walking to one of my objectives.
You must have got the car. See, those big boxes only coming to their highest spot whenever the BTs catch you, you get pulled under by those car people, the people that come up out of the car and start pulling at you. So you have to constantly in order to shake them off. Alright, we're just gonna try to pull from here to get to the next road builder, and we'll put whatever we can between here, the middle, and the chiral crystals. That'll get 2 more roads built. Then we just gotta somehow scavenge up the ceramic material that we need to build these 2 roads, and that will get us most of the way to South Knot. Maybe not all the way, but it should get us most of the way there. I was wondering where that guy was. He's down there. I'll have to go see if I can say hi to him before I actually go back. I was wondering where that film director dude was. He's one of the next dudes. Alright, now we're gonna go through here and say hi to this dude if we can. I don't know if we'll be able to, but I'm gonna try.
Well, I'm reaching the port area now. I see.
Yeah,
One of the first missions to go there.
That's kind of one, you know, once you drag out of the materials to go there, then you kind of have to, I guess, just kind of go there. But you
It's like medicine supplies.
Yeah, once you do that, you'll have to have a talk with Fragile, and then it'll start off a boss thing. You'll talk with Higgs. Higgs will come up out of nowhere, talk to you for a little bit, and then he'll do his weird mojo shit with his beach, and he'll pull a big creature out of the beach tar, and it's like, yeah, here, you get to fight this thing while I run away from my own business. Bye. Alright, well, there's the truck. At least, I mean, I may not be able to actually use the truck, but it'll, if I can, that'll save me from having to run back and wasting what little bit of power I have left. Because I never actually recharged my batteries. Alright, let's turn around and we're gonna try to head back. I don't know if we'll be able to drive all the way back to the road builder from here, but we're gonna try. I guess I'll take this bike back with me since, I mean, it's a bike that I left out here. I can take it back so I can't have a rotator. Then I can go get some sleep, refill all my cars, too. I can just grab the blood here and see up there for me. All the materials I see. Maybe I'll make up a green there, or at least try to. I think I'll have to wait on the deliveries to the weather station, so I'll probably have to, I'm going to get that new body, probably,
Beginning scan.
and then I'll probably take
Bridges
up there.
Contaminating.
Well, I'll take us fucking up there because it needs to be fixed. What is up with these things and their braking power? The brakes on these things suck. Like, really, they really suck. You can't stop worth a damn with those motorcycles. That's why I don't like using them. Unless I'm in a hurry. If I'm in a hurry, then sure, I don't mind.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna just borrow this guy's bike because he's gonna go this guy's bike needs to be repaired. So that's not what to be fixed now. We're going to the weather station and go down for the thing in the gym. You know, the stream is looking okay.
Yeah, I'm watching it right now. Just a little delayed, that's about it.
Oh, what's to be expected? I had like a 30-second delay or something like that on there. Yeah. I'm not really sure how much delay there is, but I know there's at least a little bit. Alright, now we're going to go off-road with our... travel up the mountain carefully. Or maybe not. Me trying to be quick about that is not exactly working. Well, what looks like some kind of pattern that those green flags orders to get here. Charge my batteries was the bike's battery, so I can grab the materials and head down to the next. Handle the next full path, full story mission, I guess you could call it.
Verifying ID. Clear. All weapons will remain locked until departure. All clear. Welcome.
Okay, I fought the creature because it kind of just threw me into that for the mission. I thought I would at least be able to get back to the other stuff.
Alright. I guess we're gonna take to South City now. Why not? Episode 3 of Fragile bring South City into the doodads. Let's go, I guess. Motorcycle power, go! Activate! Be careful. I don't know how the road conditions are in this area because I'm having. We're getting a phone call.
Predicting the weather is akin to predicting the future. Some animals have a kind of sixth sense that helps them to avoid danger, but we have something far better: the ability to gather data and act accordingly. Only humans possess this power to plan ahead. We have the capacity to live each day imagining what tomorrow will be like. And our imagination once gave rise to a rich, vibrant culture. But somewhere along the line, we lost sight of tomorrow. We reduced ourselves to animals, focused only on the here and now.
Oh man, copyright music. Everybody cover your ears. Whee! Being an idiot. Why not? Whee! Oh! I'm being an idiot. I'm going to have an accident. I know it. Where the flying monkeys am I going? I have no idea where I'm going. Oh, there it is. Really? Wow, you bastards are assholes. You literally set me in the direction of where I need to go. And you know that one's screwed right now. Die. You know down the road, I'm not stopping for you. Oh, shit to do. Get out of the way, or I will run you over. God.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Fragile Express ID.
Beep, 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 beep.
Cargo verified.
Excuse me.
Thank you.
Hey, Cable, I have shit for you. I don't know what all it's yet, but I'm looking at wheat seeds. That's what it said it was. So yeah. For time fall farmers, which deliver
Storing cargo.
I bet you anything, that would be very interesting. Having Timefall the ability to speed up time would make farming very easy.
Bridges has always been so good to us. Amelie was a dear friend in the early days. She saw the value in what we were doing and led the effort to get our farm up and running. We've been waiting a long time to join the chiral network.
Let's have a look at that wheat you brought, shall we?
I hope it's
Without me,
indecent.
Did you really bring us this much? How on earth did you manage?
Motorcycle.
Oh, bless you.
Yeah, I brought it via motorcycle. It was great. I had to drive right through mule territory though, but yeah.
By the way, you wouldn't happen to know Fragile, would you? If you see her, pass along a message for us. Tell her, thanks for saving our hides. If she hadn't stepped up, South Knots and our farm would have been wiped off the face of the earth. She's a hero. And you can tell her I said so. All right, the network. Think you can get us online?
Sure, why not? Let's do it. Rip off neck and push into the thing. Here you go. Verifying. Activating network connection. Connecting all that beautiful data to the network. I wonder what we got as a reward for this. Basically, most of South Knot. Timefall Farm has joined the place. Scanner notification.
Sam, you've been run down by mules after they pinged your cargo, right? Well, to help prevent that from happening again, we've upgraded your own cargo scanner. Say you're about to get pinged. If you time it right, you can return the favor and cancel out their pulse with your own. They'll be none the wiser, and you can carry on without worry. Timing is everything, though.
I feel like that would be very useful.
Thank you. Now to start really using Timefall to our advantage. Our farm will be a world first. Truth be told, we've got some test fields, but without the ability to predict Timefall, the results have been less than stellar. The Timefall around here was fairly regular, so we had a reasonable idea of when to plant and when to harvest. But then the terrorists went and threw everything out of whack. Too many dead, too many craters. Weather became impossible to predict. The network's forecast ought to help us get back on track, thank goodness. If all goes to plan, we'll be able to expand our operation and use Timefall to cultivate whole swaths of land. We'll continue our genetic research too, of course, and see if we can't find a way to help develop a sustainable ecosystem. Hell, maybe we'll even stumble into some answers about the Timefall while we're at it. We got our work cut out for us, but I'm up for the challenge. Thanks again, Sam.
You're just a humble
You've
farmer.
given us hope for a better tomorrow. I can't wait for the harvest.
You are literally a humble
That's
farmer.
the way, Sam. Halfway there. You can do it. Huh? Well, would you look at that? You've only just brought the Timefall farm into the network, and already we've got new orders. May as well make use of the return trip.
What orders do we have? Do we have something perhaps to bring some prepper shelters in? Timefall Porter. I'm pretty sure there's quite a lot of weather around here, so... Like, this whole area is going to be being blanketed in rain for the next short while.
Yeah.
So the only thing I can do is literally take this standalone order back with me as a basic order. cargo nullification thing definitely is going to be useful. It'll allow me to sneak past them without getting caught. So long as I don't even see me, that is. Let's go. Like we're gonna travel down the end of the river here to go to the bridge. Because I know there's a bridge down here. Not that bridge, honestly, the other one. There's one here that hasn't been built yet. I don't know why somebody would build a bridge here. Because there's no way to cross here, but whatever. I mean, if they want this, they can have it, but it's still gonna be really difficult to cross here with it. This one right here working just fine. It's in a perfect place to get hooked right back up with it with the road. I gotta back out and load back in because I just broke that. So yeah, big no. I gotta find a better way that doesn't involve me going that way specifically, because that way is basically just asking for trouble whenever I can't actually guarantee me getting back across the river with my bike. If I go find the way that I can actually cross the river without actually going around, then I can probably find a way around that goes back around past that other mule base, but having to go basically right through the middle of BT territory and running from the BTs. But that's also why I built a whole bunch of hematic grenades before I left the weather station with that material. So that's something. Basically just means I have to be extremely careful with it the whole way. Alright, so now we gotta basically go all the way up here. There's a big river here, so the only way to get up here is... Well, we can't go that way, because there's nothing there. Honestly, that is kind of makes me curious why there's not like a road machine here that can go down this way. Because, like, let's face it, the Edge Knot City is probably what, right over here somewhere. Because it's basically the edge of the map, so Edge Knot City is probably right there. Charge our battery here. Alright, let's get back on the road. We have to get back up to the police station and then jump into the distribution center. Alright, let's just see where we're going to end up at. We obviously need to find a path that we can take back down to that bridge. I think it's this one right here, but yeah, there it is. Alright, here we are. And back across the bridge. And then from here, we can literally just jump right back on the road and then all but home is right back to the place with a almost 100% grade thing. I have to look at some prepper shelters because I think those are the ones I need.
I'm back. So what are you talking about?
Just trying to get our river. This big river here goes right back south of it. Basically cuts the plot right through the area, so you have to you're at the point where you can't cross it by 1 foot. You have to literally drive through it or find a way around it. For instance.
Decontaminating soon. Rest is advised.
Alright, we're gonna transfer this baby to the garage. Store, confirm.
Store.
Okay, now that that's done, we can now make this delivery. Confirm delivery. I hope it's not too bad. I mean...
Looks good as new. My hat's off to you.
I mean, the container itself is kind of broken, but it wasn't too bad.
Well,
Yay!
Good work.
Alright, we're good to go. We got the next set of
Delivery
deliveries.
parameters updated. Time limit set.
Sam, it's fragile. Though he calls himself a junk dealer now, your client used to work in comms as a repairman. Could fix anything, from simple wireless terminals to integral parts of the civic network. He was a good man, a pleasure to deal with. But after the attack near South Knot City, he changed. Not that I blame him. We gave him plenty of reason to distrust us.
Alright, let's go. We're basically controls road construction. I don't think we can just head up missions of to unlock new areas. The only thing I can do is drop to the place and hopefully not get stuck on something, because these jumps and the terrain is going to be pretty damn sketchy and risky. I assume this crevice ends somewhere, so I just travel back here at slow speed and try to find a way. Alright, where are we at?
Did someone's Discord go off?
I think that was mine. I got the Discord thing from the people behind the Alaskan Gold Fever or whatever it is. Okay, I just went in a circle. Well, I know I can't go down this way. I've got to go down, like, all the way back down here to the point where I can get out of here, because there's no way out here. 45 minutes is going to be kind of tough for me, especially if I can't get out of here. I don't climb the I think I have a ladder, but I highly doubt that's going to work in this area.
I wonder if anyone's watching.
Especially knowing I have to literally leave this vehicle behind, even though I really don't want to.
Why is that? Because of the battery things?
Yeah, that's the fact that if I can't get it out, it doesn't belong to me, it belongs to some other player, and I don't want to actually break their vehicle, even though it's not that expensive to make a new one, but still.
Well, you also don't know what not what time, but what stage they are in the story. Or what area, I should say.
Well, they're probably pretty close to me, at least, because they're probably here more or less. Whenever I discovered the district's in here, so that means they're probably more or less around the same area as me.
Yeah.
Alright, we can go that way. We need to go this way. Still the way out of here. Because we need to get out of here so we can get to the junk dealer before the time runs out.
Yeah.
But we can't find a way out. We're in big trouble.
Very big trouble.
I guess I don't have much choice but just simply dispose of the damn vehicle because I can't get it out of there. So I can literally just make a run for it and hope I can make it before I run out of
time.
Well, mainly that, but I'm also getting tired because my character's basically right at the point of exhaustion.
Yeah.
And the only thing I can do is drink my monster energy, but that only lasts as long as I have access to good water. And there's no source of water around here like a lake or anything. So I can't fill it once it runs out. Alright, we got our plot cores. I don't know if I get them on the network, but it would be nice to be able to get them on the network so I can at the very least get whatever resource reward they have. Here we are.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID.
Took me a little over 8
Fragile
minutes to
Express
get
ID
here.
verified. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you.
What's this? It's a picture, bro. It's a message, bro. I guess.
Long time gone, my girl. All because of some terrorist nut jobs. And their buddies at Fragile fucking Express. Not to mention the Bridges assholes who had to go and kick the hornet's nest. Whatever. Let's see the goods. You make good time. Like you're supposed to. That's your job, isn't it?
Okay, now I already hate this guy, but whatever. I'm gonna miss him for being angry, but whatever. You don't have to sit there and be a bitch.
As far as I'm concerned, all you porters are no better than terrorists. And nothing you say will convince me otherwise. So take your Cupid and fuck off.
Well, okay then.
Yeah. What? I swear to God, Mom, why? Can't you just give her a minute to just stand by the door and wait? What you want about as soon as I open this door? She's right fucking here. Waiting to come in, Mama. You know damn well as soon as you go inside, close the door, right there. Well then go away, go make your coffee, come back, she's there. Every fucking time, Mama, every time. Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
He seems to think she died in the attack. But we checked South Knot City's records, and there's no death certificate for a woman matching her description. Which is why I asked Fragile to look into it.
Hey, Sam. I was looking through my old client database on the off chance I might find our mystery woman. And wouldn't you know it, a pretty close match popped up. Facial and voice. She's still alive. Our junk dealer's grieving for nothing. I doubt he'll take our word for it, though. Hang on. He just posted another order. Probably just trying to push our buttons. May as well check the delivery terminal and see what he wants.
Yeah, why not? I'm already here.
Good work.
What?
New.
More deliveries. Come on. What do you need? Oh, old components. Oh. Man, not impossible, but still.
Yeah.
Order assigned.
But before I do that, we gotta call ass to the next location.
Had to give yourself a challenge,
What is all this? This car has been going the wrong way. The bottom of the trailer just fails. Pick up this cargo and take it to your nearest lake. So what? Do you mean that one? Nah. I'm not doing that. I have better things to do. I thought this was something I could use. I mean, if I recycle it, what's the point in taking it?
Weapons restrictions lifted. Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Fragile Express ID verified. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
Alright, let's head off to the film director then.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Sorry, baby. Alright, now we're back over here where we can actually work with on semi-flat terrain. I'm hoping I can work with both of these people and actually get them on the network. That might not be in this screenplay, but I'll at least try. I'll keep trying.
Yeah.
There's like the BT time falls in this area, so most likely there might be BTs somewhere in this area. But for most part, how what time is it? 5:58. Let's see. How much time do I have left? Let's see. Right at 2 hours. So I could technically keep going, but that means that I'm getting a much longer stream than necessary than 2 hours.
Yeah.
So I'd probably end up having to either put chapters in or just cut it. Probably try to cut it, some of it off. I'd probably just put chapters in if I want to sleep.
Beginning scan. Scanning Bridges ID. Fragile Express ID verified. Weapons detected. All
Without
weapons will be
more
locked until
ceramic
departure.
material, we can't really do anything else with the roads. Hello.
What do we have here? A delivery. For me? This is in great shape. Excellent work. Ah, the infamous chiral network. I'll agree to a trial run, but just of the network. UCA is a whole other matter. So you can connect me, yes?
I mean, it's only a trial run, but sure, why not? We'll get you plugged in as a temporary member, why not? There's no data or whatever being uploaded, but whatever. Temporary member.
Interesting. I'll think about joining the UCA at a later date. I have something for you. Take it. I insist.
Oh, glasses.
So long, Sam Bridges.
Good work.
What you got for me, boy? My God! Return defective chiral printer cartridge. Dear God! It's over 1,000 kilograms. How the flying monkeys do you plan on me transporting that much? I mean, yeah, I know this Mark III exosuit is good and all, but I don't think I'm that damn good. I ain't that damn good. But sure, our ass is gonna head over here to this other place way the fuck over here. We're gonna mark it, and we're probably going to just run around the mountains, honestly, to avoid the rough terrain. And just kind of go, like, will mark it like at the very edge of the area.
Yeah.
Mainly, we might actually end up having to find a way to get that motorcycle back, honestly, or transport ourselves back to the, or run back to the other area and get ourselves another vehicle. Because I need a vehicle of some sort if I'm going to make long trips like this without running out of power.
Yeah.
I'm curious to know is, do they have a, I wonder if I can find a PCC somewhere in this area. It'd be interesting to see. Probably not in this area specifically, because I've already completely raided this area.
Whoa. That was close. Seriously?
Ow. Fell over. Gotta soothe BB real quick because he's having a little bit of issues for this one. Let's go and get him soothed off a little bit. We'll be good to go. Alright, good to go. I don't think there's anything out here as far as batteries, chargers, but there should be one closer to the distro center. Maybe if I'm actually within the Kyle network, I should be able to even put one down here. I just don't really want to. Generators there would be nice, but they would avoid me having to run them. But then again, then you'd have to place one near the junk dealer and one near the film director as well. Honestly, there should be a generator somewhere nearby every single one of these bases. One near the one near the craftsman, one near the engineer, one near the technically there's already one there. One near this distribution. There's already one there. One near the way station. One near that place. One near that place. One near over there. Basically, one everywhere, so you always had access to one, so you can keep yourself charged, juiced up.
Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked.
Juice is hard to find.
All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges. Weapons restrictions lifted. Bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. Decontaminating suit. Rest is advised.
What?
Nothing. I'm trying to see if this guy's actually gonna buzz off. Buzz off already. Well, it seems like there's several parts in this area that I need. Buzz off now. Well, we got several small boxes as well. Seriously, bro. All these damn BTs in this area make it almost impossible just to sneak through here long enough to get the shit that I'm looking for. Automatically adjust. We got two more pipe things of components we can possibly grab here. gotta keep sneaking around. Alright, I think I'm good to get out of here now. I'm gonna get back to the motorcycle and get the fuck out of here. Okay, I can get out of here now. I finally got all the materials out of there I can get.
Almost there.
Indeed.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Fragile Express ID verified. Weapons digital. Ordo verified.
What you gotta say this time, Jackwagon? You are being kind of a dickhead now. This guy's being a dickhead. Seriously. Is this all you can do is just watch videos of your lost lover? That's just, it's depressing and sad. It's extremely depressing, honestly. I'm gonna keep going until I have to get off, because honestly, well, I'm like, as soon as Tuesday comes around for me, I'm gonna be playing a new game, so whatever I got.
What game?
Well, Alaska Golf Fever as soon as it comes out.
You actually managed to get the goods out of there? That takes balls. And would you look at that haul?
Are you gonna treat me just
those fragile express goons?
You gonna treat me a little bit better?
The great deliverer, am I right? Thought so.
Maybe he'll treat me just a little bit better now that he knows who I am. He might treat me just a tad bit better.
You know, those ruins you went to wouldn't be ruins if Fragile hadn't fucked us over. Bridges, too. All that talk of rebuilding the country, it's just stirring folks up. My girl would still be alive if it wasn't for you people. She was there. When the terrorists tried to take out South Knot, she was already dead. Because of you.
He's wrong. She's in a shelter southeast of the ruins. Mind if I take over? If he's not coming outside, then it doesn't matter who he yells at over the wire. And I'm guessing he'll feel better taking it out on me.
I mean, I don't care. You want to get yelled at? By all means, you go ahead.
Hey, Bridges. Fragile says my girl's alive. And I'm just supposed to believe her? After what she did? Hell no. You're gonna need to prove it. And there's only one way out. I'll give you something to take to this woman you found. She says it's hers. You bring her back here to me. Take this with you, too. It's a skeleton I made that improves stability and mobility. Threw together some of the parts I've got lying around.
Oh,
just so we're clear,
oh, is it an
I'm only
improved
giving it
version?
to you because I want to make abso-fucking-lutely sure you complete this delivery. If my girl's still alive, then when she sees what you're carrying, she'll want you to bring her here. You do right by me. I'll do right by you.
Okay, I can make that happen. We got everything.
New order available. Sam, please access. The order's been posted.
Sure. Now that we actually got it handled, sure, by all means, yeah.
According to the junk dealer, the chiral hourglass is extremely fragile, and that kind of cargo is best carried by hand.
Oh, okay, so that means we basically have to carry it?
That's a little something from the junk dealer. Sam, that active skeleton is built for speed. It's designed to augment muscle movement, enabling you to travel faster. There's even a boost function if you really need to hustle, but it'll eat up battery about as fast as you eat up the ground. To think he made a thing like that out of junk, talent like his shouldn't go to waste.
I mean, I don't mind. I'll equip it as my active skeleton and we will be ready to roll.
Order assigned.
Now, where is this place I'm trying to go? This way? Let's have it! Full power! Go!
Weapons restrictions listed.
I don't mind. If I get to keep this magical power toy the whole time, I don't mind. Especially with this rope.
Power toy.
Bro, it's literally, look how fast I'm running.
I'm not on your stream right now.
I'm running ETs like this. Oh god.
Let me switch over.
Never mind. I have to start over. Because I guess I dropped it. I tripped because of the fucking rain. You serious, bro? This asshole, this damn rain. I swear to God, this rain needs to fuck off. Like, seriously. But that's right. It's never going to. Because, you know, that's how it works. I don't think I'm going to get it on my backpack, even though technically it would be safer. Because I wouldn't fall over. These asshole thinks it's better to carry it by hand. What the hell do you want me to do? Run all the way there? I guess I can do that, but I really don't want to. But sure, why not? Alright, so we're going to
I think you have this game on your wish list, but I'm just curious if you would be interested.
I do have that, yes. I'm going to put all of this stuff here in my private locker. And
I wish it was multiplayer, because it looks like a pretty fun game, and I think I've heard there's fishing in it. Yeah.
Alright, so this place basically is all the way on the very far side of these fucking mountains. And I'm supposed to just, like, go all the way there without having an accident. So I can't run really fast or anything because, well... Mainly because most of the shoes in this game stuck ass at literally preventing your shoe slipping. Like, it doesn't fucking matter. The only way you can avoid slipping is by holding on to both hands while you're running. You hold on to both mouse buttons as tight as possible to avoid you falling over, and then if you do slip, you gotta basically just pray God that you don't actually fall. So I'm going to just crouch, and I'm going to just crouch, like slowly walk there. Because I don't trust myself now. They're like they're all over this area, like seriously, they're everywhere. Alright, I'm gonna just go this way and hope that they're not kind of on still.
Fuck this.
I'm literally doing the best I can to avoid pitching this thing too much. Where you at? Okay, I guess I'll go through you.
Company.
And I'll go between you two assholes and just want to be everywhere at once. And since I can't set this down, I literally have to just go around y'all and pray I don't actually have an accident. It says where it's somewhere. I'm holding on to my buttons as hard as I can, because honestly, the moment I fall or drop this, or like slip, it's gonna crack open and break, and I'm like gonna start over, because I have to carry it by hand. So I have to literally walk the whole way. Since something like this is extremely fragile, you can't carry it on your back, and you can't carry it on a bike. So that's why it gave me this weird stoop thing. Also means I couldn't bring my motorcycle with me, so I can't use that to try and help me transport this lady or whatever faster. Because I know I'm probably gonna have to bring this woman back with me, probably. Ground's somewhat flat here, so I should be able to avoid slipping or falling. But if I can get a full Mark III version of this, I'll be using that instead of whatever that power suit exoskeleton I have. I'll be using a Mark III version of this thing if I ever get it, and I'll be using it to make really speedy deliveries faster than I can on foot. Run around all the really big rocks. Just run around all the really big rocks.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Fragile Express ID verified. Weapon
love of God, tell me I actually made it. Hey there.
Are you with Fragile Express? No. You're a Bridges porter, aren't you? I'm not expecting a package. Oh, it's nothing dangerous, is it? Oh my lord. I never thought I'd see this again. Let me have a closer look.
Please tell me that it's actually in at least somewhat decent shape and I didn't break it or anything.
Thank you. It's got a few nicks, but nothing that can't be fixed. I still can't believe it survived.
I had 4% damage. It's not hard. It's not horrible.
So, I'm on the one and only chiral network now. That's wonderful. I'm happy to be a part of the UCA.
What you got? What kind of toys do you have? What kind of knowledge do you have down here? Knowledge is somewhere in this game. An anti-BT handgun. I
You'll
got a
drop by
pistol
again,
now.
won't you?
Hello. Hello, random person. How you doing?
Take me with you. Please. I have to see him again.
No, don't touch me. I'm a repatriate. I don't do touchy. If you wanna come with me, just make sure you hold on to it tight, and I'll
I
wrap
made
you in a
this
big.
for him, you know.
I'll wrap you in a big doodad.
When the terrorists attacked, my mother and I barely escaped with our lives. I tried to find him afterwards. I did. I just didn't know where to look.
Yeah, he's in the middle of a junk pile.
But that's not why I stopped.
And why did you stop then?
My mother never liked him. She
Your
made
mother's
that
with
pretty clear. But I didn't think she'd go as far as to lie. So when she said that he died, I believed her
Damn. It's rough, man.
until I heard that message. It's him. It's really him.
Please take her to the bro and, have them
I
reunite.
should never have given up. Deep down, I knew he was out there somewhere. But I couldn't leave my mother all alone. So I tried to make my peace with it. Only I couldn't. Not even if I do wanted to. I was stuck in the past, unable to move on.
Bruh. Bruh. Let's go.
Take me to him. I'm begging you.
Don't worry, I'll take you. I'll cover you in
I'm
duct
ready
tape.
to go. Right now, if you want. Just say you take me.
Sure. I'll take you. Don't worry. You just have to go, go through some BT territory. Don't worry. I just have to, cover you in some, tinfoil wrap so the BTs don't smell you, and then wrap you up in duct tape. So basically, a big cocoon that I can put on my body. What do you got? less than 40% damage? Deliver the girl, I guess. Fire transfusion
That
rounds.
there's a handgun configured to fire hematic rounds. Bullets loaded with your own blood. Should do some damage to any BTs you come across. The gun draws blood from your body, or any bags on hand, to fill its cartridges when in use. Length of the trigger pull determines the amount loaded into the next round. Longer pulls mean more blood and more potential damage to the BT on the receiving end. Just don't drain yourself dry by accident, okay?
Well, I would hope there's like a limit to each bullet. I would hope. Right.
As you know, you'll be transporting a living human being for a change. It goes without saying that any falls or heavy impacts sustained may result in... So proceed with caution. Now...
Alright. Everything's loaded up. I'm honestly kind of surprised they managed to get this to work right, but whatever. Alright, come on. I got my trash bag ready for you, don't worry. Just make sure you hold on tight to that little doodad, because I can't guarantee that thing won't crack or anything on the way, but whatever.
I'll hold the hourglass. I don't want it to break.
That's fine, just, you know, just lay back and let me zip you up real nice and tight, because we can't have you being damaged. You're precious cargo now, so I gotta consider you like a extremely fragile Amazon delivery.
Order assigned.
Alright.
Be careful.
Use of weapons is prohibited.
There's only 8 bullets in this thing.
Use of weapons is prohibited.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Is that little bitty handgun only meant to fire 8 bullets before it needs to be reloaded, or is it before it's ruined? I mean, I don't really want to go through BT territory
It's not
again.
far from here, I think.
Yeah, it's not
Look for the
far.
tower. Wait, bubbles up and it spreads. That's how you can tell.
It's a little bit farther
Just
away from here than
slow you up.
that.
Feel ready. It's bottom.
But then again,
claim the folks who use these places to dispose of terrarium-contaminated waste. And bodies too. If you don't have time to burn them, there's always the tar.
I would rather burn them, honestly. Even if I could barely make it, I'd rather just throw that shit in the back of my pickup truck and just haul ass to the incinerator. Let's face it. You'd get more resources out of it if you just burn the damn thing. Now, I don't know where this thing is. I got a whole bunch of blood bags on me. I'm pretty sure I can just literally just bust out my bola gun to snag enemies. Oh man, it's more freaking copyright music. Be careful. Everybody cover your ears. Not really, I know that won't help, but still. I think it's this way. Pretty sure it's this way. But you can see the black strands coming down, so this whole area is a BT infested zone.
Well,
levels are low. Well, that thing is amazing. I think I'll be using these things from now on instead of bola guns. They only have 8 bullets, but who the hell cares whenever they're able to literally almost one-tap them and they don't use nearly as much blood as these grenades do. I know it's this way, so I'm just kind of like... It's not really... It's more like a slingshot, honestly. And I'll pick up a little bit of chiral crystals on the way across this wasteland here to get to the fire. Nope. You've been completely denied access to my body. You are welcome here. Reload! Targeting. Fire. Looks like this thing has basically 2 legs. Those things spawn with 2 magazines worth of ammo, so that's pretty good, all things considered, especially whenever you're in the middle of hunting a whole bunch of BTs and you're trying to make it through BT-infested territory. And I mean, you can also harvest quite a lot of Corellian crystals for just hunting BTs. But we made it, folks. We have officially made it to the place. Yeah, we're here. My battery is dead, bro. Big time dead.
Beginning scan. Scanning Bridges ID. Fragile Express ID verified. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
I hope my motorcycle ain't broken. Yeah. That thing is smoking. It's smoky now.
Yes! Are you hurt?
No. Never.
Thanks, Bridges.
Now y'all have y'all's own thing.
I can't believe you're alive.
I'm gonna go
That's
handle
my
some paperwork.
life, silly.
Paperwork.
What
I
happened?
thought you were dead.
I'm
My
processing.
mom told me you
They're
were.
having a moment, so Sam walks away. I'm like, yeah, I'm just gonna go handle some paperwork about this order. Y'all have y'all's moment. And just goes away and starts doing some paperwork and
I
something on
kept
his
it
phone
close.
or his
Always.
cufflink.
But after the attack, it stopped working. I thought about fixing it, getting the sand flowing again. But it felt too much like moving on. Like forgetting you.
Well, now we can both move on. Together, you and me. If you're ready.
Of course.
Just throw it away.
I knew. Little Peter junk. He fixed the things, made them like new again. Picking up the pieces and making the most of them. That's what I do best too. But this is one piece. We don't need.
Those are valuable
The only
crown
time
crystals,
that
bro.
matters is the time I
Dare
spend
you waste
with you.
those. Get on the ground and start sweeping them up, bro, and put them in my
let's
little
count
doodad.
some moments ourselves together.
Look how dare you waste those.
I'm asking you to marry me, dummy.
Yes, definitely.
I will.
Don't you
I do.
fucking...
Yes.
Congratulations, I will. We don't have a church here at this end of the world, but sure,
One
y'all
other
can do
thing.
it.
What?
Now?
Don't hate Mom, please.
Eh, she's still kind of an
Tell
asshole.
her
Whatever.
this is what we want. Help her to understand and accept it. Because she needs us, and I need her.
All right. I'm pretty good at patching things up.
Yes. Yes. Now, can y'all go inside so I can handle my paperwork, please? Alright, yeah, go inside your base or whatever and go have your moment. We're good. We're good. I mean, yeah, it's basically maxing out everything. So are y'all good to go now? Y'all fine?
Sorry, I was such an asshole. I treated you and Fragile like shit.
Yeah, you
I'm
did.
gonna try and make a fresh start with my girl.
Good for you.
And though I can't do half of what you people do out there every day, I'm ready to pull my weight. If you need anything fixed, I'm your man. The UCA can count on me. It'll take some getting used to, but it's past time. We will join the UCA's network.
Yeah.
I won't let you down. I swear.
It's kind of hard to let us down. Don't touch on me. I don't do touchies. I'm a repatriate.
I'll never forget you.
We don't do touchy-feelies.
Thank you.
That's awesome. That is awesome. She just thumbs up me and I get instant likes. I'm like,
How does this work? I don't know.
used to. Thumbs up and actually give you likes. So what the fuck? How does that even work? Confused.
We learned to not question.
Sharing all your data bubble board. It's like uploading a massive video file that's several hundreds of gigabytes big in a matter of seconds with the power of the time fall. Speed skeleton. Stun bomb. I don't know what the stun bomb is.
Sam, that whole region is connected to the Cairo network now. Head for the next area. To connect South Knot City, you'll need to make a delivery from Lake Knot City.
Huh? Not sure I follow. Why not just get them on the network? Let them print what they need.
Because you can't print everything. You do know that, right? Food, medicine, organic compounds, that blood of yours that's proven so effective against BTs? None of that can be sent via the network, only the old-fashioned way. The people of South Knot have been struggling ever since the last attack. Now, if they're to survive, they'll need all the supplies Lake Knot can spare. Head back there and pick up the order. By the way, sometimes you might find yourself traveling home empty-handed, right? Wasted trip, I say. Make the most out of it by making sure you've always got an order on your back. For instance, one just came in from the junk dealer. A joint request from him and the Cairo artist, looks like. I think it'd be in everyone's best interest if you took it on. Check the terminal for details.
Go.
Heads up, Sam. I'm detecting abnormal Cairo levels to the north of South Knot City. The numbers indicate heavy timefall in the area. It appears to be some kind of storm, but nothing like anything I've ever seen before. So, truth be told, I can't actually see it either. The storm should be right outside my lab, but with the baby, I'm in no position to investigate. Doesn't seem to have done any real damage yet, but would you mind looking into it for me? Just be sure to keep your distance, alright?
That is terrifying, bro. But show. Standard orders. Do we have anything we can actually take with us? I mean, I don't really want to do this. We got something we can take to the distro center, so that's something. We can also take this. Alright, let's recycle the old crap boots we were wearing. Might as well recycle those too, because they're all shit anyways.
You can use those little darlings to stun your enemies and give yourself some breathing room. Just equip and toss. They'll trigger on contact. They deliver a shock that should incapacitate every living thing within the blast radius. Living only, though. They won't do you any good against BTs.
Put on footwear. Attach boot clip and boot clip. And then carry on back. And then hit the automatic adjustment. And we are good to go.
Thank you for your contribution.
There is not much left of this core vehicle here because it still stays out so long as the nightfall range.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, very sorry. Didn't mean to do that.
All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
I just got back to PT territory. Very sorry about that. Didn't mean to. I honestly didn't even see those guys standing there, really. Let's face it, they were just standing there. Everything alright?
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, I would like to carry out stuff to the junk dealer, but I know damn good well if I do that, it's going to be a
further information.
Yeah.
What do you got? Do we got anything else for the Craftsman since I'm headed there next?
Order assigned.
Alright, I'm going to send this down to the other one.
Story.
I know that once you actually hook south not up to the major network, you should get access to the truck, but honestly, I'm pleasant journey. I hope the time call is done so I can do these deliveries and start all of the orders for the film director and the junk dealer. We'll start with the junk dealer and film director. We'll slowly move all those orders directly to this area, as well as any orders for the couple artists, because those are orders will have to be carried to the DT area. But I can bring them to the distro center and then carry them out truck out to the junk dealer and then right out there to get all the orders directly to the film director and the apparel artist place.
Yeah.
Since I doubt I'm going to drive out there via truck, it's going to be too hard, too sharp on the vehicle.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected.
Alright, I think we got
Will be
everything.
locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you.
Hey, Sam.
Metals and special alloys. Resins and special alloys. Okay.
Go ahead. Seeing you and I. Keep it up.
Good work. New order available.
Right now, it's mainly just delivering now, because honestly, the only thing we can do is deliver our cargo between the several areas. Dropping everything we can in these areas.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Delivering these small cargo orders is the only way to actually make real money. But I think that's, personally, as of now, I think that's actually going to be it for this stream. Because we've been going on, this will be almost 4 hours now, so I think that'll be it. I'm going to work off camera for the next, oh, found you on the home page. Oh, did you? Oh, look at that. Good for you. What was that? Kelvin? Somebody sent a message over on the live chat thing. Found you on the home page. I'm not sure what he means by the home page. I'm assuming.
Oh, probably the default page for
YouTube, maybe.
Yeah.
Probably. I don't know. Anyways, we're gonna be signing off here as far as the stream, and I'm gonna work on getting orders between these various different prepper shelters so I can start squirreling away resources at the district center from all these other areas. Mainly ceramics. We got plenty of metal, but still, I'll probably squirrel away whatever metals and other stuff I have at the district center so we can start building, getting that road finished in the next stream, because we're going to start out with the road building. If I can manage to actually squirrel away enough ceramic material between now and tomorrow sometime, whenever I get off.
Yeah.
Anyways, that's the plan, so that's what we're going to do. Peace, and thank you for watching, everybody.